Morning Malaysia, it's June 2013 and this is Gerryko. Wait a minute, as you can see you have that Sprint Highway. No idea, I'm not from KL or PJ or Selangor. So I've been there at Litt Syndrome Berhad, penjual alat-alat permainan, and they are having a sale of their products. And today is the first day of this, 4-day warehouse sale. And I have conclusions on this sale. It's not much of a sale really. Some of them are pretty good. Especially I've seen about the Gundam Seravi and Gundam Virtue at 90 bucks per box. And that was, if you do a straight up conversion from yen to ringgit, it should be about 120 ringgit retail price, but they are selling it at 90 ringgit. That would be a good deal for the Seravi and the Virtue Gundams 1/100 scale, or called master grade. They have 5 boxes of Sinanju, but it is at a price of $252 ringgit, 252 ringgit, and that is not that cheap, and that's not warehouse price. So as I have expected, it is not that cheap, but it's a good experience to see what kind of stock that they are going to let go, and what kind of stock that is not popular in the hobby shops or from the general population. So we can say that either they overproduced the Gundam Virtue and Seravi, or the population did not like Gundam Virtue and Seravi master grades, and that is why they are selling it at 90 ringgit. They have a few master grades there, but the prices are a bit too steep, or it's almost retail price. Same price as any of those hobby shops you find in Sungai Wang. No, not Sungai Wang. There are not many Gundam shops in Sungai Wang at all. At Berjaya Times Square, which has 6 or 7 or so Gundam shops, or shops that sell Gundam. Here I've seen that perfect grade strike rook with the plane, with the plane, and that's about 400 plus dollars ringgit, and that's retail price, unfortunately. Well, if it was like 200 ringgit, then I might consider buying a Bandai version, but since I bought my GHB version at 120 ringgit, which is very cheap, but of course me being the miser would prefer it to be half price of that at 60 ringgit. But beggars cannot be choosers, and I have to be satisfied with 120 ringgit perfect grade strike rook GHB model or pirated version. I haven't done it yet. I've opened the box of the perfect grade strike rook, and all the parts seem to be in order, which is a good news. And I think I have a lot of work to do, but cleaning up, cutting up the excess plastic residue, and shaving off the uh, making the plastic smoother by using a nail, what do you call it, nail, oh shit, when I'm on camera I can't think. It's something that nail thingy to make it smoother, thingy. Yep, that's the thing. And you need a very sharp knife or paper knife, that thing that can and the blade comes out. Yep, you need that too. And of course, that's 5 ringgit plier, hobby plier that I got from Daiso. So I asked my friend Zairi Abdul Muhammad, the Malay guy who's going to eat pork with me at Asang Pakute. That would be interesting to see a Muslim eating pork. They must know that pork is delicious. But never mind. So it says that 252 ringgit Sinanju Master Grade 1/100 scale is okay. Unfortunately, it's not okay with me. It's a bit too expensive. I would prefer it to be less than 150 ringgit. But it being so popular, the stock is pretty low. It is the 2010 edition, the one with the white box, and it is not the 2013 edition. I would prefer the 2013 edition because they would have smoothened the kinks of the previous model, the 2010 model, because there were some issues with the joint that joins the torso and the vagina area if Sinanju is a female, or the groin area. So I don't think I will buy the 252 ringgit Sinanju because it's a bit expensive. It's not sale price, it's not warehouse price. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. So and plus the fact that I only have 150 ringgit in my wallet. I don't have cash to buy it. Thank God for that. And I'm too lazy to get my cash from the ATM machine because I'm not familiar with this area at all. If I want to get the money, I have to go to a mall, and most likely small little malls will have shops that sell pirated Gundams, and I would want to shop for 100 ringgit Sinanju TT Hongli brand because 100 bucks is okay with me. If you are buying a pirated version, well, make sure you know how to use an airbrush to make it much nicer, like making the finishing of the red color or the violet or whatever you call it, scarlet, into what they call titanium pinkish metallic thingy finish. And you can actually get the tutorial for that from the YouTuber of Gundams called Prime92, and it looks fine converting a TT Hongli Sinanju to a titanium version. The other perfect grades here are Zaku 2, I think it would be about 300 bucks. Then they have the Strike Freedom at I think more than 400 bucks. And one more, I don't remember at all. So that's about it, I guess. And see you when I see you. This is Gerryko. And wait a minute. See you next time, and make sure you subscribe and like this video. Bye bye.